Okay.
Production.
So we're live here. We're live on 18. I want to make sure we're live. There we go. We're good.
Yeah, the question is, are we... What? Okay. So we have like 4 minutes. So how do we... Okay. How do we take off our feed and mute it? Just mute the cameras? Or do we just stay on?
We can just stay on.
Oh,
We'll stay on.
mics are muted.
We have 3 minutes to go.
Mics are muted for now, so
Alright.
Oh, okay.
I can turn those on and I'll let you guys hang out.
Someone's watching. I gotta be a little
Here,
bit.
can we get our...
You want a shot?
There we go. There. Hold on, I can't see. Can I wear my sunglasses?
Okay, good. Everything
Let me go get them.
sounds good.
I'm gonna turn this one off because the volume's on.
Ah,
Is that better?
yeah. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like, ooh, like the Blues Brothers
Yeah.
or the Purple Brothers.
Yeah, Andrew needs sunglasses now.
Did the Blues Brothers even wear blue?
No,
No.
they played the blues.
Oh, I can't see. Bah. 10:59. Are you can unmute us.
Okay, okay.
Hello. Oh,
Test,
what do you
test,
know?
test.
Test. Here we go. It's 10:59. 1 minute to go. We're not doing 8 minutes late this time.
No, definitely not 8
No.
minutes.
No. Our whole thing is like 8 minutes or less.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. Are we gonna start right at 11?
I mean, that's what we told people, so I don't want to lie to them.
Yeah, but how do we know that clock's right?
Ooh.
It's 11 Eastern too.
Yeah. And it is 11 somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere too.
That's true.
Oh yeah. It says it's 11. Do we give it half a minute? A minute?
I don't know. I would listen to you guys, but I can't hear you. You don't have a microphone, so.
Yeah. Tom, what do you think? Oh, you're saying it's 10:59. He's showing us his trusty iPhone.
Wow.
So we're gonna wait till Tom gives us the official, it's 11 a.m. Do you know where your SDR is?
I do.
Oh, wow.
I'm always prepared.
All right. And it's still 10:59.
That's the longest minute
Isn't it?
ever.
Actually, that's the hour I was born. The time I was born, 10:59 a.m.
How?
Yeah, sharing totally useless facts.
And ooh,
Here we go. It says it's 11. So happy Friday is today the 13th?
It's a
Yeah, Friday the 13th, lucky day. So what happened just 1 month ago, 30 days ago? Well, we launched the first 5G 24/7 broadcast station in the world. Yes, it was a spectacular day. And we're 30 days later, 1 month later, September 13th to October 13th. How cool is that?
It's pretty freaking cool.
Anyway, so we are here to launch yet a kind of another first in the world, which is the ability for 5G broadcast to actually be received by the general public. So to this point, yes, we have shown these wonderful phones, like the Qualcomm development phones, but those aren't available to the public yet, and probably will not be available for at least a year. So what do we do in the interim? We want you to receive it. So we are working diligently on solutions for this, and this is the very first solution we've come up with for the people in Boston who own an SDR, mainly ham radio operators and techies, to be able to receive WWOO in the feed there. But there's a twist in today's feed.
Oh, so in today's feed, we are showing NASA with its space launch.
NASA? What happened to France 24?
Well, France 24 had its turn for 30 days, and now we thought it would be fair to show NASA, especially since with the really unique space launch happening today and its full coverage happening on WWOO. It's a nice treat, and especially that it's displaying the cute little QR code that we made for you guys to reach the finish line for a special prize.
So you're saying it's a launch for a launch?
A launch for a launch.
Wow, that's pretty cool. We will return to France 24 in the next couple days, but in the interim, you can enjoy the launch when you launch. So today, so the SDR solution is a first solution. We're not saying it's for everybody. We're not saying the whole general public can get it. It is a first step. As I love to say, the first television wasn't very pretty either. It was huge and bulky and not very pretty, and it was in black and white. So think of this the same way, except this feeds in color,
Yes.
living color. Yeah. So what we'd like to do is just walk you through how to do it and what to do. So the first thing you do is go to the XGen website, which is www.xgn.network. Once again, www.xgn.network. Up top, you'll see SDR access. And before we get there, we have to thank Free Software Foundation and GNU Affero Public License, General Public License, because we're using their software along with 5G reference tools. And we want to thank everybody at 5G Mag for all their devotion to getting 5G broadcasting to where it is today, and putting in a lot of effort to move it forward into the future. So thank you to everybody, Jordy at 5G Mag, and everybody who's a member there. Were you on the call today?
No,
I skipped it. Yeah.
It was too early for me.
At 4 a.m. calls, yeah, a little early. So what we're going to do, you go to the website, and up top there is a tab that says SDR Access. So when you do the SDR Access, what you get is a form to fill out, basically. Some words first, but a form to fill out with your name and your email address. That email address will then bring you to a page that you will get to the software license, which you have to acknowledge. Why? Because that's the way of the world. You have to acknowledge and consent to, and then you hit consent, and it brings you to the instructions page. Now, with that said, this isn't for the faint at heart. This takes some work and some knowledge to get it up and running correctly. Now, 1 month ago at WWOO, when we did the launch, the proof of concept launch, we had an SDR in the studio showing us receiving WWOO. So if you look just below on the website, there's a YouTube video of our launch a month ago. And if you go to about 5 minutes and 30 seconds, it shows WWOO being picked up by an SDR and broadcast on a 65-inch screen. We are not sitting in Boston right now. We'd love to be, because then we could have a great lunch, dim sum, whatever. But we're not there. So we have to ask you to go there if you want to see it. But we're going to talk you through the instructions right now. And for that, I turn it over to Instruction Master Andrew.
That's me.
Oh, that's you.
So just to go over some system requirements for this to work, you don't need much. It's basically, this software is running on 4 cores. So we recommend any i5 and up from 10th generation of Intel and or higher to make this work. And you only need 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. We are currently running Ubuntu, which is what the repository code reaches out to and runs on. So that's very crucial to use. Just to let you know, we are running the same operating system, which is 22.04, so highly recommend that. So to get this running, make sure that you have one of the 3 SDRs that's listed on the website. We're currently using BladeRF. Love it. It works totally fine. Even used it during a demo. This is what collected the feed from WWOO, went to the NUC, and fed into the TV using 5G broadcast. So, once you get all that up and running, you're going to run the simple code of the pseudocode to access the repository. Once that gets activated, that's going to download and automatically install. Right after that, you're going to run the next pseudocode to update it. After that, if you don't have VLC already downloaded on your computer, the next code is going to help you do that. It's going to download and install as well. And once you do that 3rd line of code, you only have 1 step left, which is running the actual function, to where it's going to open up VLC and play our feed, because the frequency and everything's already set up for you. We're trying to make this as simple as possible so you can experience this new technology.
Andrew, this does not sound simple. You lost me right after instructions. Okay, now I'm not a tech person, for sure, but it sounds pretty complicated.
It is, but what you really just need to know is that it's as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4, because like there's 4 lines of code. If you just go step by step, you won't run into any issues. I promise you. We try to make it as simple as possible for you to play with this.
All I can say is I'm really happy you're here to do that, and I don't have to.
Yeah.
So if you we're excited that this is the first day that the public can actually receive WWOO, watch the launch on NASA, and watch the launch of WWOO through your SDR. Do you have anything you'd like to add?
Please reach the feed, scan that QR code. I want to see everyone display all the prizes that we have to offer.
Prizes? Is this the Price is Right?
You know what? I wish we had a wheel for everyone to spin, but at this point, we can only offer you what's at the end of the tunnel for you.
Excellent. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. And this is Frank and Andrew for XGen Network, XGN. Again, our website, www.xgn.network. And we'll see you back here really soon.